Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter number 4, Agriculture of Geography of your class 8. This is the part 1 of this chapter, and in this chapter with the topic economic activities we are starting the chapter. First of all, economic activities. What do you understand by economic activities? There are two types of activities. Whatever you do in your life, so it is categorized into two parts. Whether it is economic activities or it is non-economic activities. What is economic activities? Economic activity means by doing the activity we earn money, right? By doing any activity, if we are earning money, it means this is economic activity. For example, teacher is teaching in your classroom in the school. Driver is driving the car. Driver is driving the roadways bus, right? So these are the economic activities. The laborer is working in the industry. This is economic activity because he is earning the money, getting the salary. Non-economic activities. By doing the activity, money is not earned. Clear? Somebody does not earn money by doing the activity. This is known as or called non-economic activities. For example, your mother is washing your clothes. She is cooking for you. She is cleaning your house. Understand? So this is non-economic activity. But if maid is coming in your house and she is doing the same work, she is doing the economic activity because for this she gets money. She gets money and she earns money, right? So this is economic activity, means the activities by doing which we earn money. There are three kinds of economic activities. Number one, primary activities. Number two, secondary activities. Number three, tertiary activities. Primary activities means this is connected to collection of natural resources, right, and extraction from the earth. So these kinds of activities are known as primary activities. For example, we can take example agriculture of primary activity because we are using natural resources without a big change. Agriculture, fishing, mining is primary activity. Clear? Gathering, this is the primary activity. So these are the primary activities because in this just we use the natural resources without any big change. Secondary activity, these activities are including the manufacturing. This is manufacturing. When any product is converted into a useful product by the machines, by doing the process with the machines, so that is called manufacturing. For example, baking bread. From sugarcane it is converted into sugar. Clear? In the same way, the cotton is converted into clothes, textile. So it is manufacturing and it includes in secondary activities. I hope you are getting my point. Next one is tertiary activities. This is called service sector. Service sector. It is providing of the services. It means tertiary sector provides the services to primary and secondary activities. So tertiary activities including banking, insurance, education, transport, health. So these kinds of activities are including in tertiary activities. So dear students, these are three economic activities: primary, secondary, tertiary. And today we are going to study about agriculture, and agriculture is the primary activity. So before the further discussion, we have to know what is agriculture. First of all, we will discuss about the word meaning of agriculture. So what is agriculture? Agriculture is derived from the Latin words. Two words are there. Agri means soil, and Culture means cultivation. So in this way, if we cultivate soil, so cultivation of soil is known as agriculture. This is the basic word meaning of agriculture, right? And what is agriculture? If we say what is agriculture, cultivation of soil. So by cultivating the soil, we grow the crops. Clear? So growing crops, fruits, vegetables, flowers and other kinds of plantation work is including in agriculture. Clear? So agriculture consists of these activities, and for these activities favorable conditions are very necessary for growing any crop. So for the particular crop we have to get the particular favorable topography and climate. These are two main factors, soil and climate. So soil should be very fertile for that crop. For example, in particular region, the particular kind of crop is grown. Just you have to take example for wheat, right? We should have the clay land, clay soil, and this is alluvial soil. And if we talk about the climate, so for wheat growing in the growing time, we should have less temperature, approximately 15 degrees Celsius, and when for ripen of the wheat, more than 25 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Celsius temperature is required. And when we harvest this crop, then more than 35 degrees Celsius temperature might be there. So for every crop, different kinds of climate is required and soil is required. For example, one more example, cotton. For cotton, black soil is very important. Black soil is very favorable for cotton crop. So in this way, favorable conditions are very necessary, topography of soil and climate. In the mountainous region, we cannot grow wheat and rice, we cannot grow cotton and sugarcane, but we can grow tea, right? Because this is the crop which have the favorable conditions in the mountainous area. Sloping land is very good for tea plantation. So various crops require different kinds of topography. Next one is, what is arable land? Arable land means on the land we grow the crops. The land on which crops are grown. This is called arable land. In the world, approximately more than 50% people dependent on agriculture, and if we talk about in India, more than 60% people dependent on agriculture, and sometimes it is a 2/3 majority of the people dependent on agriculture. So this was about agriculture, what activities were including in agriculture, which kinds of crops and which kinds of other activities are in agriculture, what are the favorable topographies, favorable conditions for agriculture, and what is arable land, right? Now we'll see this map. In this map we'll see that the arable land in the world. So dear students, this is the map, world distribution of arable land. In which part of the world arable land is located? In this map we can see most of the parts of Europe. In this map, most of the parts of Europe and North America, and including some coastal areas of South America, both the sides, Central Africa and Southern Africa, and South Asia also, including India, Pakistan, China, Afghanistan, some parts of Myanmar, Sri Lanka, right? And these are the South Asian countries, and Eastern Australia and some parts of Southwestern Australia and Northeastern New Zealand. So these are the major parts having arable land in the world. I hope that you are understanding. Next one, this is do you know? Agri we have discussed, plus culture, agriculture. So this is the science and art of cultivation on the soil, raising crops, rearing livestock. It is also called farming. Sericulture, commercial rearing of silkworms. It may supplement the income of the farmer. Pisciculture, breeding of fish in specially constructed tanks and ponds. Viticulture, cultivation of grapes, is known as viticulture. Horticulture, growing vegetables, flowers, fruits for commercial use. So these are other words with culture, clear, having the different kinds of economic activities. So dear students, in the next video we'll discuss about farm system, and in this video whatever topics we have discussed, I hope that you understood. So revise these topics by watching this video again. If you have any doubt, you can ask me by writing in comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.